my God, it's actually curbing you.
Is this the first time it's done this for you?
I've had it do something similar, but not like this. That was crazy cool. How you doing tonight?
Good, man. You know, just another day in paradise.
Just another day in paradise, right?
You know, leaving work.
I'm pretending to work, I guess, right?
I mean, I've been Ubering quite a bit because I live far away.
Uh-huh.
And at night it kind of sucks to ride the bus back.
Oh, right.
Like getting off at 9, I don't want to miss. Then I'd end up Ubering anyways. Cause
right.
We're at the last of the buses. And most everybody says the same thing. Yeah, you know, trying to work. Just driving around.
Just driving around.
I mean, if the money's worth it, why not?
Yeah, the biggest problem these days, there's too many drivers now. The money used to be really good, but now there's just way too many drivers.
That kind of blows.
That does blow. That does blow.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you still make a fair amount of money, I'm assuming.
Do okay.
That's what I'm saying. It all depends on what's going on.
Yeah. Yep. With that out of the way, that definitely helps us out a lot, so.
I feel it. That's why I haven't moved from my apartment in a long time.
Right.
I got into it and it was like, God, I bet you it was only like $540. Maybe $580 when I first moved into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've lived there for 13 years now, so.
Oh, wow.
And the rent, I'm just now embarking on $1,000 a month for rent.
Right. Which that's still reasonable, considering like most places are definitely double that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that's, for me, I'm like, if I have to move and get into an apartment, I'm just gonna go fucking buy a house.
Right.
You know, because the money that you're spending to rent that apartment, you definitely are going to spend roughly about the same amount of money and just buy a fucking house.
Right. Build equity instead of, you know, renting.
Making somebody else rich?
Yeah, exactly.
Because basically that's what's happening. Everybody I know that owns property or apartment buildings and property in general, they're all well off. They ain't got to do shit. They act like they got to do some shit. They ain't got to do shit. Go pick up the money.
Right.
Oh, darn, there's a plumbing problem. Let me go take care of it. When they really could just call somebody.
I was going to say, or they just call somebody and let somebody else take care of the plumbing issue.
Yeah, or whatever the problems are, yeah. So, I mean, it wouldn't be for me, it wouldn't be a bad option. I got good credit, so. No, I don't know what good credit would actually be, really.
Right.
I've never blown up any credit cards or not paid anything off. So.
Right.
Is this thing auto drive? Yeah, I noticed. So I was like, this thing actually auto drives?
I told you, I'm pretending to work. I'm just along for the ride.
What is the gist of you got to make sure that it does? Anything?
Lately, like, I picked a lady up in Bellevue today and brought her all the way down here. So an hour and 40-minute drive. And in that hour and 40 minutes, I took over 3 times. One was, it wanted to go a different route than I wanted it to go. So I had to go straight instead of letting the car turn. So like, this is the car turning right now. And then it got into the on the freeway. It got into the wrong lane. It got into the northbound 405 lane instead of the southbound 405 lane, which I know it would have fixed itself, but it was trying to cut.
Oh.
All right. It was like, "Ooh, this lane's shorter. Let's go use this lane for a little bit," right? And I was like, "No, bad kit." And then there was another one I did too, I think. I can't remember. But for an hour and 40 minutes, that's literally all I did. Right? And for this trip, I'm most likely not going to do a darn thing. So
that's so funny. I mean, I heard about it. And
but seeing it and being in it.
Yeah, my her dad had bought a Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, I want to ride in now. I want to check out the hands-free shit.
Right.
I mean, it's basically riding in a car and you ain't doing shit.
Right, exactly.
You could be rolling a blunt or getting drunk. As long as you kind of was not obliterated.
Here's what I'll say. Like, can you do it? Yes. But the thing is when the thing is about the car is like when it makes a mistake, it's a really stupid mistake, right? Like, okay. Just going, just weird stuff or whatever. And so you really need to have your faculties with you when that happens, right?
Oh, okay.
I have a stat, like the car literally does 92% of my driving. Like I've done, since we got this stat a couple months ago, I've gone 12,600 miles and it's done 11,600 of that. And so it's crazy, crazy good. There's still that 8% that I do take over or, whatever. But it's, most of that's not because it's making a mistake. It's just because I want to deal with whatever we're in or whatever. And so.
Right. But it definitely will get you to the destination.
Oh yeah, it'll get us there. Like it'll get you there for sure.
Even if it makes a boo-boo and you didn't touch shit.
Yeah, if it, for example, like if it takes a wrong turn, right? It'll go, oh crap, I took a wrong turn. Let's go around, right? Like that's what it'll do, is it'll just go a long way around instead of like you turning or anything like that. It'll just go, oh, okay, it'll reroute automatically. It just literally follows the blue line.
Right. That's actually pretty snazzy.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you pretty much use this just for Uber, don't you?
Yeah. I bought this, so I had a Tesla before this one, and I bought that Tesla before I started doing this job.
Right.
And then I traded that Tesla towards this one 2 years ago, knowing I'm Ubering in this car. The biggest reason that I did the change was this one has more range and it's higher, so it's easier to get in and out of, and it has more range. And so I literally started making more money because I was spending less time charging the vehicle. And so yeah, this one has about a 300-mile range. How many miles have I gone today? I've gone 188 miles today since 10 o'clock this morning.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And after I drop you off, because of where you're dropping me off, I think maybe I hop the freeway and start heading towards home. So I'm still
located
up in Auburn, so not too bad.
You know what's weird? Most of the Uber drivers that I've gotten in conversation, the ones that want to talk, all live out in Deep Lakewood by Roy Y. Or out super far away, and I'm like, that's crazy. That's a lot of driving.
Well, normally at this time of night, I would be in Seattle. Like typically right now, I'd be in Seattle, and typically when I'm in Seattle, that means I'm 54 minutes away from home. So I'm close to home tonight. So
yeah, because it'd still take what, an hour and a half, almost 2 hours to get home from here.
No, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, probably 35.
Huh.
Probably 35 minutes to get home from where I'm going to drop you off.
It's not so bad.
No, that's not terrible at all. Just hop I-5 and head straight up to Highway 18 and then on out.
Yeah, that's the only thing good about where I'm at. The freeways, there's
just
some
right there.
There's some right downtown or right there on Sprague.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on which direction you're going.
Right. I don't get to drive down here very often, but I was up in Bellevue and I got a trip from Bellevue to Tacoma, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm spending the rest of the day in Tacoma. we don't make as much money down here, but it's a lot less stressful to drive down here.
Right.
Like, I love driving in Tacoma and Puyallup and everything, just because it's less stress down here.
Right. Seattle's kind of stressful.
Seattle's very stressful. I mean, especially before the car started doing as much as it did. 2 years ago, I was doing 90% of the driving, and now when I'm in Seattle, it does 95% of the driving. But it was just so stressful dealing with all the people walking around, because they're always darkly dressed and whatnot, and it was hard to see them and whatnot. And so down in Tacoma, you don't have a lot of foot traffic, and so just definitely a lot less stressful to be down here.
I feel it. I do dig the dash, though.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing is just crazy huge.
Yeah, notice there's nothing in front of me.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing here. Everything is up here.
I mean, that's almost smarter. You know, it's not like it's out of the way to look at it or nothing like that.
So one thing that they've done, so you see where the speed is, right? Yeah. It used to be over here. And then it also, they've moved it around actually a few times, and now they've got it up here, and I'm like, that's such a perfect spot for it.
Yeah.
You know, so you can just like, and honestly, the other thing is like, people are like, oh, you got to look to your right. And I'm like, yeah, but if you're in a normal car, you got to look down. I at least can still see what's going on up here.
Yeah.
You know, as versus in a normal car, you're looking down and then with your periph looking that way. Where here, I'm just kind of glancing to my right or whatever if I'm actually worried about what speed I'm doing.
Is that a side camera on that it's showing?
Yeah, so what it does is, so there's all around the car is there's cameras, right? And what it's doing is it's bringing up those cameras so that's your blind spot. And that's how it's driving around, is because it's using cameras to see all around the car.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's 8 cameras. There's 3 cameras up front looking forward. Then you got these 2 here and then the rear one. And then, so like if this camera is looking like this camera up here is looking like this. And then that's what gives you this view.
All right.
And it's all vision.
Wow. That's actually pretty cool. Makes me want to buy a Tesla.
That's my whole goal, to get you to buy a Tesla. Actually, I'm a huge EV fan, and I'm a Tesla fanatic. Like, you know, for me, I will never buy anything other than a Tesla just because of what it's doing right now, right? Like, it's just, to me, this is worth a lot of money, right? But you can go buy any electric car and you'll be happy if you just want a car to drive around or whatever.
Right.
You know, you won't hear me talk crap about any of them, other than none of them have this tech. And that's the only difference, you know.
My ex has a 2010 or 2012 Prius.
Right.
And that thing is just, it's amazing. I'm surprised it still is driving.
Right.
It's nice. There's no major problems. She takes it to the shop, and they're like, oh yeah, we got to do this real quick or whatever, but
that's it.
No big deal. You can wait a little longer on your brakes or whatever it is.
The brakes is the best part. You'll never, you know, I'm at 125,000 miles and my brakes are down 1 point so far.
Wow. No, I mean, I think a lot of people ride the brakes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more, you know, why they're still trying to gas it up.
Right.
Wearing down the brake pads for no apparent reason.
Right. But yeah, an electric car, you don't even use the brakes, so it makes it nice.
I mean, it's called coasting for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this was a learning experience.
You got to go for an enjoyable ride where the car took you. Oh, we don't want to park. We want a curbside. Let's put it on curbside. So let's see if it pulls to the curb here for us.
Depending on what side it's going on.
Yeah, it's gonna pull over here, and then it's gonna park right here apparently. Oh, it's gonna. Oh wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's actually curbing you.
Is this the first time it's done this for you?
I've had it do something similar, but not like this. That was crazy cool.
That was cool.
All right, my man, we made it for you.
Yeah, well, thank you,
All
sir.
right,
You
man.
have a good day. Enjoy.
You bet. Enjoy the rest of the night for you, huh?
Yeah, I will do my best.
You bet.